TDS has a total of 6 golden towers, and today I will be ranking them all. First we have the Golden Scout. He is a pretty good early game tower and cheap to place. You can place 2 of them on the first wave and it will easily defend. The total cost is 7.1k and has a DPS of 41. This tower doesn't have the DPS to deal with bosses and unfortunately just an early to mid tower. Like here for example, the Frost Ravager is a fast and tanky enemy. It will easily get through the defense. The tower has hidden and lead detection, making him a bit useful in certain game modes. For the next golden tower, we have the Golden Soldier. This tower can be placed on the first wave and he costs 500. At the total cost of 16,450, it has a DPS of 92. It also has a mechanic, being the burst. A burst is when a tower is shooting multiple times for more DPS. It also has a low cooldown, making the tower stronger and easier to handle fast enemies. The tower has flying detection and hidden detection in the early upgrades. This can be very useful in hardcore or fallen. For our next tower, we have the Golden Cowboy. To get the Cowboy, you must beat the game mode Badlands 2. This tower costs 600 and you can place it on the first wave. For the total cost of 26,675, it has a DPS of 94.8. But the interesting part about this tower is that it can make money. Every few shots, depending on the level, it will create income, making the player have a bit of money while the tower is doing damage. The best level to do this is level 2 because it has the best income efficiency, making it a very good early to mid tower. This tower has only hidden detection, but the money mechanic will make it up. I forgot to mention this, but some levels will have a different money making. Next we got the Golden Minigunner. It costs 3,000 to place, so this tower is for the mid to late game. This tower has 4 levels. For the total of 37,950, it has a DPS of 240. But it does have one bad mechanic, which is the rev up mechanic. What this means is that the tower has to wait a certain amount of time to start shooting. And unfortunately, this will lose a lot of DPS. Also don't forget the stuns on other game modes. It has the same problem with Accelerator. What you could do is to place them far behind it, range to deal the most DPS as possible. If you place 15 golden minigunners, it will have a DPS of 333,333. This tower is for killing bosses and high HP enemies. It might have a lot of DPS, but Enchi has better range and overall is a better tower. So I would suggest you bringing it not for your main DPS but for your sub DPS. You can't really rely on your golden minis for fast enemies and it can quickly go through your defense. This tower only has hidden detection, so you should bring other towers that detect other things. Next we got the Golden Pyromancer. It costs 800. You can place it on the 3rd or 4th wave if in quad. For the total cost of 18,900, it has a DPS of 47, but this is not a single target tower. If this tower can hit 5 enemies, then it will deal 235. You can see this thing being overpowered. But wait, this tower also has the burn damage, making it last for a few seconds depending on the level. This tower has a burn time of 20 seconds. Each second deals 8 damage, so it has a total of 320 DPS. But wait, this tower also has defense melting. This can be important for tanky bosses. Defense melting is an effect that the tower is making an enemy weaker, meaning that it will take more damage when a tower is shooting at it. This can be a good early to mid and to late tower. This guy can be extremely important on every game mode. Just look at this. This one pyro can almost deal with these breaker for south. This tower also have hidden detection and lead detection at level 0. Last but not least, we have the golden flip wand. It costs 800 and you can place it on the 3rd or 4th wave in quad. For the total cost of 38,800, it has a DPS of 200. But it has a placement limit of 5, making the total DPS combined, which is 1,000 per wave. We also need to mention its units. At level 0, it has 20 range, 0.6 fire rate, 3 damage, hidden and flying detection, and 25 health. It has a DPS of 4.93. At level 2, there are 2 dudes. It has a DPS of 9.86. At level 3, we now have Tommy. Tommy Doom has 17.5 range, 0.18 fire rate, 5 damage, hidden detection, and 125 health. It has a DPS of 26.6. At max level, the Tommy Doom has 20 range, 0.1 fire rate, 12 damage, hidden detection, and 125 health. It has a DPS of 111.11. But wait, this is not the end. If we assume that there are Tommy Dooms and 5 dual pistol Dooms on the map, then we will have an additional 171.5 DPS. Then we will have 1,271.5 DPS. This power can also be fun because the Dooms are everywhere. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe.